So for these two exit ticket questions, to find the measure of angle x in this case here, I have to first set up a trig function to find this angle, because the only angle I do know currently is the 90-degree angle. So, I don't know the other angle, so I can't just simply, make sure the total adds up to 180. So when I look at the two sides that I do know the measurements of, I do know the side adjacent to angle x, and I do know the hypotenuse, which means that cosine would be the best thing to set up. So I'm going to set up that the cosine of x is 9 over 20. And then to solve for x, I would do the arc cosine of 9 over 20 and get approximately 63.3 degrees. For this circumstance, x is now a side. No units are given, but yeah, I can't use the Pythagorean theorem to figure this out because I only know one side of the right triangle right now, the hypotenuse being 14 units long. So I'm going to need to set up a trig function again. And I do see that x happens to be the side or the leg opposite the 33-degree angle. And as I mentioned before, we do know what the hypotenuse is, so I'm going to use that as part of the process. So since I know, since I'm going to use information about the opposite leg and the hypotenuse, I'm going to use the sine function. So the sine of 33 degrees is going to be set up as x over 14. Solving for x, I'm going to multiply both sides by 14 and get 14 times the sine of 33 degrees, which means x would be approximately 7.6. That's the end of these two. If you have any further questions, please make sure to consult your teacher. Until I get to see you in a live lesson, or I get to speak to you on the phone if you're one of my students, I'll see you around. Have a good day.